Let's have a chat. Hey everybody, it's Lisa Zamora with PMZ Real Estate, and today I just wanted to check in. What does that mean? Well, it means that there has been a lot going on in the world, and now that it's 2021, I think it would do some good to just have a little check-in on how everybody's doing. 2020 brought a lot of changes, a lot of shifts in mindsets, a lot of ways of thinking and doing things got upset, and it's been almost a year now. It's late January when I put this video out. So I don't know about you, but the lockdown for California started in March, and it was sort of a wake-up call for everybody, right? Like, we went from a normal, regular, everyday kind of stuck just going through the motions, going through our everyday routines and all that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden we basically got not gently pushed, we got roundhouse kicked into a completely different way of doing things. All of a sudden we couldn't go to stores and we couldn't find basic supplies such as toilet paper or paper towels or anything like that, which was, boy, that was a nightmare, especially when you have 3 kids among the adults in the house. So it was crazy, right? It just took a lot of our mindset and everything and completely shifted it, right? Like, all of a sudden we had to worry about, well, not only what we were going through, but we didn't have our support systems there for us. We couldn't go out and get a cup of coffee with the friends. We couldn't go out and, have dinner with our significant others or go for a family fun night out at like bowling alley or anything like that. It was all completely gone. And it's still not back, not the way it was. And I'm not even 100% sure if or when it will come back. Everybody thought, oh, as soon as 2020 is over, it'll all be fine. Everything will be okay, right? And that's not, but most of us realize everything's not going to change at, just because the clock rolls over and all of a sudden it's a new year. We have a lot of adapting still left to do. This thing isn't gone. The pandemic's still here. It's still killing people. It's still bringing hospitals and, workers and all essential people, all this heartache and stuff still. It's not gone. We're not done. So what does this mean in terms of my channel and why I'm here? I'm here to help with real estate, right? Well, a lot of people have sort of double-sided things going on. And what I mean by that is you either have the people who are like, oh my God, I cannot do anything. There's a pandemic going on. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know. I have no safety. Oh my God, what's happening? And then there are all the people who are more like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity because I now am still making my Bay Area salary or my, big wig office worker salary, or I'm still safe, I'm still essential. And now I can work from home, so I can work anywhere I want, And so we have a lot of people who are going from not being able to afford a nice, fancy, big space, all this stuff, to being able to afford more outside of where they work and in different markets and different cities and different towns and different areas where their money gets them further, and they're moving there and they're going there and they're, upgrading or bettering their life or finally realizing, hey, mortgage rates are great. All this sort of stuff. I can get so much more value than I could have a couple years ago. I'm ready to take advantage of that. And so us as realtors, we have adapted to the world like everybody else has. And now we have things in place. Of course, course, our clients' health and safety and everything is always a concern. So we've adapted principles such as virtual meetings, such as virtual showings, virtual walkthroughs, making sure that we make appointments, that we adhere to CDC guidelines and stuff like every other business. Real estate is considered essential because, I mean, people gotta find places to live. That's important, right? So we've always been there. We will continue to be there. And you don't have to worry about safety or health or anything like that because our concern is you and will always be you and your family. So if you want to see that house, but you're scared because you're like, oh, I don't want to go into somebody else's house, our guidelines are disinfect everything. Don't touch anything unnecessarily. We can show you the house, or we can do it virtually so you don't have to worry about that. And then when you decide, oh yes, I really like this one, I really want to see it in person, then we can make that next step. Everything can be done virtually nowadays, almost anyways. I mean, obviously we can't move you into a virtual house, but you know what I mean. But we have to look at the silver linings that came from the pandemic. It forced the world to slow down. It forced us to reconnect with the things that really matter in life. Our home, our friends, our family, it helped employers see that they don't have to be stuck in the same old, right? Like it helped a lot of people realize that, hey, not only can our employees work from home and still be productive, they can actually be more productive and happier and have a higher morale than they would if they were stuck in an office or stuck driving, to and from for hours and missing their families and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people are starting to telecommute now, especially in the Bay Area, because they realized that, hey, we don't need to have them stuck in the box. They can be out of the box and they will thrive more. And that's what this is all about. It's not about going back to the way we were. It's not about, getting our normal back. It's about creating our new normal, our more positive, thriving normal, right? It's about making sure that we really see what actually matters, okay? So what matters isn't that you're grinding your butt, that you're going 9 to 5, 24/7, always on, all that sort of stuff. What matters is what you do with the time that you've earned doing that. Does that mean all of a sudden we all stop working and all of a sudden? No, we can't do that. Obviously, that's not the way the world works. But it just means that take that time to take that trip or go see that thing or connect with that family member or friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Because tomorrow is never guaranteed. And even if tomorrow the day is guaranteed, you don't know what it's going to bring. It's always going to be different. And that's the best part of this. My cousin put up a wonderful quote on her Instagram the other day. And it basically said, take the trip because you can always gain your money back, but you can't get your time back. And that's what it's all about. So don't be afraid. Fear is, we're done with fear this year. I think we've all been afraid and we've all been worried enough. And now it's time to take the step and to get back to our lives as much as we can. And, go get a to-go cup of coffee or make your own and set up a virtual, sit down and chat with your best friend or your mom or, whoever that support person is for you, your significant other, which hopefully you're not social distancing from. But, and just be. It's okay. We're all feeling the same way. You're not alone, and there's support everywhere. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my ramble. I wish you the very best. I hope you have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever your drink of choice is. And I will see you next time. Bye.